Welcome back to the Express at the Festival of Trees at the Four Seasons Hotel. This is a big fundraiser for the BC Children's Hospital Foundation. They raise money through tree sponsors, but most importantly through you. So you can come down here until January the 4th and vote by donation for your favorite tree. Now, another important fundraiser is coming up, the Timmy's Christmas Telethon on Shaw TV December 4th, raising money for Easter Seals camps and children with disabilities. Up next on the Express, it's a very special story as the Kaweski family shares what Easter Seals means to them.
The Kaweski house is a little quieter these days without 18-year-old Damien.
He passed away last February, March. Damien was a bundle of energy that was stubborn, persistent, loved to conquer whatever you put in front of him and then say, you know what, I don't like the way you're doing it, I'm going to do it my way. That's why when he loved camp, he could go do it his way and nobody said no.
Damien made friends wherever he went, but it was at Easter Seals camp where he made his best friends.
He formed most of his hardcore friendships through Easter Seal camp.
And these friends included his counselors.
They come back year after year for the kids and again form really strong friendships with them.
In fact, Easter Seals camp meant so much to Damien, a special memorial garden at the camp became his final resting place.
With 2 rocks over his ashes, one that says his name, his birth, and his death date, and another one that has his hobbies, and those stay.
It was really great of Easter Seals to allow that to happen, and we really appreciated it.
One of the people who knew Damien best is his sister Natasha, who also has Morquio syndrome, a rare metabolic disease with no known cure.
Well, we were the typical brother and sister. We argued, we wrestled.
And they went to camp together.
He was a bit of a daredevil. He always liked to be up high, tall, with the rock wall, and the big swing. Made him feel up high.
Talking to Natasha, it's obvious the big swing is a big deal.
Count down from 3, they release the rope, and you go swinging in between the 2 telephone poles. Wow. 60 feet high in the air.
And throughout Natasha's hospital visits, her Easter Seal friends have always been there.
Natasha had surgery, so while she was in hospital, she had a number of friends visit her. They crammed 5 wheelchairs in her hospital room. I still don't know how they did it.
I can talk more with my friends from Easter Seal camp because they know what I've been through and they know how it feels.
Easter Seals camps will always be an important part of the Kaweski family's lives and their memories of Damien.
It's a place for them to dream and to live and to be.
You can go there and they don't look at you as a person in a wheelchair. They look at you as just a regular person. You can pretty much do anything you want, and they will make it so that you can do it.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Delta for Shaw TV.
Natasha is going to be one of the hosts at this year's Timmy's Christmas Telethon. That's December 4th from 4 to 10 p.m. live right here on Shaw TV. We'll be sharing more inspiring stories and have an exciting roster of musical entertainment. Right now on the Express, we're going to entertain the wannabe race car driver in you from RC Car Racing in Surrey.
And 5.
Here at Go RC Racing, there's a wide range of people who race remote control cars. Chris Walton owns and runs the company, but he doesn't do it to make money, and it's not even his full-time job.
Full-time, I'm a heavy-duty mechanic and fabricator. Been doing that for about 5 years, and the reason why I started this was to pretty much help the community and to kind of have a place where we're helping somebody and you can kind of hang out after work. It's kind of like the cool-down period.
Most people start businesses to make money, but Chris, well, he started his because he wanted to provide a safe and fun place for people to hang out.
To set up a place like this would help other people as in this aspect of, you know, if they don't want to go out and party with their friends and get drunk, you know, when they're 16, 17 years old, they can come here, hang out.
Wednesday nights here are for open practice, and it's open to people of all skill levels.
Anybody can come in, drop in, have a good time. You know, everybody gets along. It's pretty much open practice is the easiest way to explain it. All sorts of cars, all sorts of guys, between, you know, 7 years old to 65 years old.
One of the regulars here is Corgi Scales, who's been racing since he was 12 years old. He says RC racing teaches much more than how to drive a little car.
It teaches you a little bit of everything, from social skills to basic mechanics to geometry to hand-eye coordination. There isn't anything it really doesn't teach you.
After watching the regulars take on the track, I took a crash course of my own in RC racing, and I challenged Chris to a race.
On your marks? Yep. Get set, go! Oh boy.
And once your tires heat up too, you'll be doing a lot better.
That's my problem right now. My tires are cold.
That's totally it, I think.
I think that's exactly what's going on.
The best thing is just get around the track. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. I think I've done that once. I'm getting there, yeah. I'm glad there's no pedestrians around. Mini little pedestrian. Things aren't going so well for me again there, Chris. Well, pretty sure it's fair to say you won fair and square, so thanks for the lesson.
Not a problem. Anytime, Peter.
10-7.
Chris says whether he makes money or not, he'll continue to do this, because he's just here to give people a positive environment to be in.
I simply do it just because it's something that I believe that's helping. And it's not just helping the kids, it's helping the racers, because it gives them a break from going to work every day, and they have something to come to actually hang out and enjoy. It kind of gives them something to look forward to.
I'm Peter Verge in Surrey for The Express.
11-2.
RC car racing in Surrey also has a helicopter racing obstacle track on the ceiling. How cool is that? Another cool thing, our reporter Peter Verge, he is the chair of Movember Vancouver, and I'm trying to give his stash a run for its money. What do you think? How's your Mo doing? If you head to The Express Van on Facebook, that's our Express Facebook page, you can get all the details on our Movember contest. You're watching The Express from the Festival of Trees, and this is what's coming up.
Oh, those Swedish.
The wedding bells unwind at Whistler's Scandinave Spa.
Gonna go in with kind of a smoky gray maybe color. Gonna look really
West
nice.
Coast style winds up the wow factor at Beauty Mart.
Finish the look off with some lashes.
The Express, we are your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by The Lounge Hair Studio, loungehairstudio.com.
Welcome back to The Express at the 25th Annual Festival of Trees at the Four Seasons Hotel in Vancouver. This is a great event for the wintertime. You can grab your family, your friends, come down, get some decorating ideas, and vote for your favorite tree by donation to the BC Children's Hospital. It's one of my favorites. But I think if we're playing favorites, today on The Express, it goes to the Wedding Bells. They're taking us to an awesome spot in Whistler, perfect for a bridesmaid getaway.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day.
Thank you.
We stayed at the Chateau Whistler Fairmont while researching unique stag and stagette ideas.
So Aubrey's ancestors are Vikings.
Yep. Tough Nordic people who historically used saunas and a jump in the snow to cleanse and rejuvenate. Scandinave Spa provides exactly this.
Anik Aird explained.
Hydrotherapy is where you take the advantage of different water temperature to warm up your body and release the toxin by opening the pores, and then you quickly cool the pores through a dip in cold water, and then you relax. The Scandinave is actually welcoming many stagettes and stags. People need to relax and let go before the big event, and this is where they come.
And for all the single ladies,
it's 50% men, 50% women.
I started with a specialty Scandinavian Swedish massage.
Oh, those Swedish make such good, cheap furniture and safe, reliable cars and really good massages.
Our little Viking headed straight for the hot baths. And while I started my hot cycle, Aubrey was being too loud. Surprise, surprise.
Then time for our first cold cycle. You gotta move fast.
Aubrey's Viking blood was showing.
We're tough.
Not that tough.
Next up, relaxation.
Sarah, I think you just need to dunk under.
Part of the experience. You go hot, then you go cold. You go hot, then you go cold. Then you go hot, then you go quiet. No talking.
There's no way silence is part of her ancestry.
You have to be quiet here. There's a no talking policy.
Finally, Aubrey's quiet. Ah, heaven.
Time for round 2. Sometimes censorship's a good thing. Ah, what a wimp. Back to the silence. What are you thinking about when you're not talking? If you're sitting there thinking, don't you have a thought and then you want to say it?
No, Aubrey, because we don't all have to say our thoughts.
What are you reading?
Oh my God! And then magic, a sleeping Aubrey. I, on the other hand. Hydrotherapy had calmed this restless Viking soul, and this English rose felt like a queen.
Anik said it best.
We've built right in the heart of nature, and then you get to experience relaxation, enjoying the scenery and letting nature feed you.
Scandinave Spa is perfect for a stag or stagette before or after the big night.
And that night, we enjoyed the Fairmont Fire Pits, and then for Shaw TV, where are the wedding bells?
The Scandinave Spa, it's a getaway in a getaway. Even though it's kind of hard for Aubrey to be quiet, I'm wondering if that's why Sarah picked it. Just wondering. Anyway, it is nice to relax as we gear up for party season. How about you? You ready to get your holiday glow on? On today's West Coast Style, we've got some makeup trends and tips that'll even make the Grinch look at you twice.
Pacific Center's West Coast Style is brought to you by Pacific Center.
The West Coast is one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and I'm on the hunt to make sure that the people here look just as good as where they live. I'm Mona Mansour, and I'm a lifestyle journalist searching for the most cutting-edge fashion and beauty hotspots, deals, and tips, all in our own backyard. I'll do the shopping so you don't have to. This is West Coast Style.
'Tis the season to be merry, but look bright. With so many holiday events coming up on our calendars, we've devoted today's West Coast Style on achieving some of this season's hottest beauty looks.
Yaletown's Beauty Mark has been a staple makeup and skincare hotspot for the past decade. Not to mention one of Vancouver's favorite destinations to get glammed up for the holidays.
We're here at Beauty Market in Yaletown with Taylor Rogers, who's going to be our makeup artist this morning to achieve some of the hottest holiday looks. So our first model here is Christine Morin, who's going to be showing us more of a refined 35+ look.
Our first step to turning this into a more nighttime look is I'm going to use the Geisha Ink Black Liner. And this is really nice because it has a really, really small fan tip. Where a lot of the kind of old vintage looks are coming back. So classic tight lines, really, really easy to do, and it kind of gives you that look. A trick to put on lashes, I know it's pretty simple, but just cut a Q-tip, the tip off. It's a great way to apply the glue onto the lash. So now that we're done with the eye, we're just going to finish the look with doing a little bit of brow powder in her brows, just to kind of frame the face. I'm using Stila's medium brown brow powder today. Great, and so Christine's all ready for the night.
Excellent. So ready for a holiday soiree?
Yes.
We have our next lovely model here. Katie Miller is going to be showing us our 20s look.
I'm going to play with some colors with Katie today. We've already got a base on Katie, and we're just going to do a little bit of concealer. This is a jet lag concealer from Cargo. A good tip that most makeup artists do is actually to put translucent powder underneath the eye. I know it looks a little ridiculous right now, but it will look good, trust me. Gonna go in with kind of a smoky gray navy color. It'll look really nice on her. So now that we've done the dark shadow, we're gonna finish the look off with some lashes like we had done before. These ones are a bit more adventurous. I'm gonna use these ones from Whiplash. So Whiplash is a local brand, and that's one of the main things we love at Beauty Mark. We love carrying local brands. So now we can wipe away the translucent powder.
It doesn't take a long time to do, but at the same time, you don't have to redo all of your concealer.
Yeah.
She looks great. Thank you so much. My quest for holiday looks has brought me here to your neighborhood London Drugs to show you how easy it is to get those holiday looks, but now for even a better price. I'm noticing a lot of sparkles. You yourself are looking very sparkly. You are wearing one of the Lise Boitier colors, right?
I am actually wearing the golden taupe.
this is the cream base which it comes with.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And you would technically layer the sparkles over the cream eyeshadow.
Cream eyeshadow, yes.
That's great. So it sticks.
It sticks. It's not going to go
It's not going to go
over.
anywhere during your
And
parties.
not on your man either.
Yeah, no.
Lise Wattier is a Canadian brand, and we've carried it for over 10 years.
And now the other great thing about Lise Wattier is that it's a very affordable price point for being a little bit more of a high-end product.
So Mana, I want to show you L'Oreal's Red Lips, which is another great look for the holiday season. This is the infallible lip rouge.
This season, especially on the runway, we've seen lots of, Mad Men inspired, very 50s, 60s kind of feminine looks. So it's really fun to play that up when you're going to your holiday parties.
What holiday look would be complete without some lashes?
At $6.99 per pair of eyelashes, they're a great deal. One of the ones that I am a fan of is the Ardell Accents, the 305s, and I actually am wearing them today, and I had 2 minutes to put them on.
Wow, look at that. That's beautiful.
The holiday season is the perfect time to bring a touch of glamour into your look. No matter if you're shopping exclusive brands or the pharmacy staples, all it takes is a bit of adventure and play to make yourself at any age dazzle. I'm Mana Mansour for West Coast Style.
Pacific Center's West Coast Style has been brought to you by Pacific Center.
The websites are beautymark.ca and londondrugs.com. They both have experienced beauty advisors on hand to answer all your questions and point you in the right lip gloss directions. You're watching The Express, and it's time now for our spotlight on local events. Girls' Night Out in Steveston. It's a festive after-hours shopping and dining event. The Arts Club Theatre Company presents The Patron Saint of Stanley Park at the Review Stage on Granville Island. Tune in to CKNW AM 980 for the 34th annual CKNW Orphans Fund Pledge Day. All money raised will support BC youth in need. And the 25th annual Festival of Trees here at the Four Seasons Hotel in Vancouver. It runs until January the 4th, 2012. You can come down, have a look at the trees, get some decorating ideas, and vote for your favorite by donation to the BC Children's Hospital Foundation. And we're going to leave you with a look at some of the 46 gorgeous trees. Thanks for watching The Express, only on Shaw TV.